Hey, what's up, everyone? Today's day, I think, 69 on the Pacific Crest Trail. And as you can probably hear, it's raining. And this is probably crooked. Maybe that's a little better. Yes, it's raining. I saw it coming though. I was at the restaurant and I was sitting on the patio, and off in the distance, looked a little dark. And I said, it looks like a storm is coming. And I still sat there. And it was like 1:30 p.m. And I was like, yeah, because normally afternoon storms. And so I got to keep that in mind when I go into the Sierra section, or since I'm going to be starting the Sierra section, to try to make sure that I'm done over the top of the pass by 12 or before, because in the afternoon there's known to be storms. The time is 4:42. I have not recorded at all today. I've been taking care of business. Woke up and immediately at 8 o'clock did the all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast, and got like extra size of sausage. They didn't have bacon and whatever. And the pancake came. I think I recorded that. So here you go. It was huge. Like, you cannot eat more than one. One is way too much, but whatever. It's cool. After that, I went outside and I started planning for this next section. How many miles I want to hike, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you about my homeboy, Chat. Me and him, we gonna fight. So I was like, Chat, I said, I need you to create me a hiking schedule for the Sierra section. I want to make sure I at least go over one pass a day, but I take time to like relax and chill at lakes whenever possible and blah, blah, blah. So Chat comes up with this plan. I'm like, bet, this sounds good. Let me go in my Far Out app and like log the mileage and see where it is and all that kind of stuff. Because according to Chat, it's going to be 12 to 15 miles a day. Cool. I pull out my app. I was like, Chat don't know what he's talking about. Because it was one day and it was like, you'll hike 10 miles. But when I looked at it in Far Out, I would have actually had to have hiked like 40 something miles to get where Chat was talking about. And I said, Chat, the mileage isn't adding up, bro. He's like, good catch. No, not good catch. Give me the right information initially. So then I said, forget Chat. And I just looked at the map myself and figured out, okay, I want to get over this. Like, where do I want to start? Where do I want to end? Blah, blah, blah. So some days are going to be in the beginning. Most of the days are 15 miles or a little less to help me get acclimated. I also added a day in there for Mount Whitney because we have unfinished business. And what else? And then as it gets closer to getting out of it, the terrain gets a little bit easier. So some of them are like 20-mile days and so on and so forth. My plan is not to get out of the Sierra section like a ton of times. My plan is to, carry as much food as I can, hike as much as I can, get out at Kearsarge Pass, resupply, come back in, go to VVR, get back in and finish, go to Kitty Meadows. So it'll be heavier carrying days, but I don't know, less like extra mileage, and I'm willing to do that. After I did all of my logistics planning, I was like, well, I need to go get some shoes because these bad boys are starting to hurt my feet. And so I went over to the Triple Crown Outfitters to get shoes. Oh, let me show you. So, each year they have a bandana for that year's hiker class. And so I officially got my PCT class of 2026 bandana. Woo! I'm so excited. Look. Yes. I was hoping, well, I saw all these bandanas hanging up, and I was like, oh, I want a purple one. But purple is for a different year. So this year is in green. So I got the green one. I'm like, okay, it's so exciting. But it definitely makes you realize how much further you have to go. Because right now I am here. So I've done all this to here, but I still have all of this to go. Anyway, so that was pretty cool. I'm really excited about that. So I went in there and I was like, I need some shoes, but I don't know if you guys have my size or whatever. And they definitely did not have a women's size 10.5. I think their biggest or largest shoe was like a 9. I was telling them that I think I might need a bigger size because in both of my socks, I have holes where the big toe is. And that's never happened before. So they definitely didn't have a size 11 in women's. So I got the 11 equivalent in men's, which is a 9. And this time I got the Vista shoe. I'll show you what it looks like. Not my favorite color, but I mean, it's gonna be covered up by my gaiters anyway. That's what it looks like. Okay, so not bad. That's cool. So my packages came in, most of them, and I ordered some more things. So packages came in. My ice axe arrived. My bear can arrived. Remember when I told you guys that my bear can is a little different than the normal ones you see? So yeah, my bear can is here. Ugh. I got my micro spikes back. My gloves were tearing. And so I got a larger size of the sun gloves because I figured maybe a medium was too small. Maybe that's why they were tearing so fast. Also, you know my little yellow pouch that I have that holds my phones? And my whatever this is. They had more at TCO, at Triple Crown Outfitters. And so I got the yellow one, but with a zipper this time. I figured it'd probably look a little better in the videos and wouldn't be as like slouchy. It might make it harder to get my stuff out, but it's cool. It feels like it might be a little wider. I mean, like a little bigger. So that's exciting. So I got a new yellow one. And then, you remember how my original taller socks got holes in them? And so, when I was in Wrightwood, they only had like the shorter socks. I don't like the short socks. So, TCO had the taller socks. So I got 2 pair of them, of the mid-weight padded ones. And I'm excited because I don't know, I just like the taller ones. So there you go, I got that. My patches came in. They're really cute. I might try to see if I can patch up my gaiters. And originally I was gonna use them to patch up the tent, but I bought another tent. I know. I told y'all yesterday. I got another tent. I just gotta wait for it to get mailed here. Oh man. But I'll still show you the cute little patches I got. And when it got here, I was like, dang, did I order that many? I'd be tripping when I'm pushing those buttons. Okay. So let's start with the blue collection, since blue is my favorite color. There's that one. Then I got this one. And then I got this one. And then I got this one. And I got some yellow ones because I have to have yellow because I like yellow and yellow makes you smile. So I'm a Jeep girl, so I got a little ducky. A smiley face. Just for fun, I got an actual Band-Aid looking one. This one's a little more out there. And yeah, I'm gonna try to put some on my gaiters and hopefully they'll work. My house is a mess. They're supposed to be having a concert tomorrow. There's gonna be like, I don't know, 6 different bands or artists performing, which, if you know me, you know I like music and I like to sing, and I love seeing people in their element when it comes to like being on stage and like them owning it. I think I love it so much because I've never felt like when I sing in front of people or whenever I was on stage that I owned it, you know? Like to abandon yourself and like fully be in that character of who you are in that moment. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to seeing all of the artists and watching them perform. Mm-hmm.